Everyone, please turn your attention to the screens to learn more about this year's award winners.
The International Code Council presents the 2025 award recipients. Please join us in congratulating these exceptional building safety professionals. The Bobby J. Fowler Award is the Code Council's most prestigious award. It is presented to a leader who demonstrates integrity, professionalism, and compassion in furthering the noble cause of the Code Council. This year's recipient is Robert Davidson, Managing Partner for Davidson Code Concepts, LLC. The Gerald H. Jones Code Official of the Year Award is presented to an individual whose contributions advance the code enforcement profession and mission of the Code Council. The 2025 winner is Yolanda Bundy, Director of the Environmental Sustainability Department and Building Official for the City of Malibu, California. The Robert W. Gain Fire Prevention Leadership Award is given to an individual whose professional abilities and leadership serve as an example to all fire prevention and fire protection professionals. This year's winner is Christopher Brunette, Chief of Fire and Life Safety with the Colorado Division of Fire Prevention and Control. The Educator of the Year Award celebrates excellence in promoting the educational advancement of the building safety profession. The California Fire Prevention Institute is this year's winner. The Chapter of the Year Award is the highest honor bestowed upon a Code Council chapter. It recognizes extraordinary performance in promoting the Code Council's goals and mission. Our 2025 Chapter of the Year is Big Sky Country, Montana's ICC chapter. The Chapter Merit Award recognizes chapters that have distinguished themselves through activities demonstrating the Code Council's goals and objectives. Congratulations to the building officials of Palm Beach County, the San Diego Fire Prevention Officers Association, and the Maryland Building Officials Association, all recipients of the 2025 Chapter Merit Award. The Code Council's Community Service Award salutes outstanding commitment to promoting public health, safety, and welfare. The City of Dallas Code Compliance Department and the City of South Fulton Code Enforcement Department are our 2025 Community Service Award recipients. The Meritorious Service Award recognizes an individual who has dedicated their time and talent to furthering the development of ICC codes and standards. The 2025 Meritorious Service Award goes to Lucas Pump, Building Inspector for the City of Cedar Rapids, Iowa. The PMG Leadership Award is given to an individual or organization for exceptional service to the plumbing, mechanical, fuel gas, swimming pool, and spa industry. Our 2025 winner is Spencer Brown, Director of Sales for Pfister Faucets and Project Lead of American Plumber Stories. The ICC Raising the Profile Award honors individuals or organizations for their efforts in raising public awareness of how code professionals contribute to improving safety in the built environment. Congratulations to Ryan Celestino, Electrical Inspector with Newport News, Virginia. The W. Scott Kopp Chapter Leadership Award recognizes chapter officers who champion the Code Council mission and inspire others to become Code Council leaders. The 2025 winner is Adelaide Schaffeld, Building Official for Malheur County, Oregon. The Global Award honors an extraordinary contribution that furthers the global interests of the Code Council and its members. Congratulations to the 2025 awardee, Jamada Kubua, Assistant Secretary for the Republic of Marshall Islands Ministry of Public Works, Infrastructure and Utility. The National Leadership in Sustainability and Energy Efficiency Award recognizes outstanding contributions to advancing the principles of green and energy code enforcement. Greg Johnson, owner of Johnson & Associates Consulting Services, is this year's winner. The Trailblazer Award salutes an outstanding individual who mentors or helps blaze a trail for the next generation of building safety professionals. Our 2025 Trailblazer is Julissa Garcia, owner of J Design Studio in San Diego, California. The International Code Council congratulates and thanks all of our 2025 award recipients.
Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed your lunch. Now please give a warm welcome to ICC Board President, Mr. David Spencer.
Welcome back. Today we honor building safety professionals and organizations that have distinguished themselves from their peers. At this time, I welcome Director Jim Sayers, Chair of the Awards and Honorary Members Committee, to present the awards. While Director Sayers makes his way to the podium, I'd like to recognize the other members of the committee. Directors Jack Applegate, J.C. Hutchinson, Christina Jackson, and Randy Metz.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. We will begin with the Community Service Award. This award recognizes outstanding service that promotes public health, safety, and welfare. This year, we're proud to recognize two deserving recipients. Our first recipient is the City of Dallas Code Compliance Department, a leader in community service and engagement. The Dallas Code Compliance Department has significantly improved public safety and quality of life through its innovative programs. The department's commitment to cleaner, safer neighborhoods has earned the Gold Star designation and the 2024 American Association of Code Enforcement Innovative Program of the Year award. Some of their initiatives include Code Cares, which assists seniors and disabled veterans by removing code violations at no cost. Love Your Block, which empowers residents to revitalize their neighborhoods through beautification projects. And Adopt a Spot, which encourages organizations to clean designated areas monthly, providing the necessary tools, bags, and trash removal. These efforts have provided over $300,000 in service value. Through these programs, Dallas Code Compliance continues to set the bar for public service, community engagement, and building safety. The City of Dallas Code Compliance Department was unable to join us today. We will make sure they receive this award to proudly display in their office. Please join me in a round of applause. Congratulations. The second recipient of the ICC Community Service Award is the City of South Fulton Code Enforcement Department. South Fulton Code Enforcement sets the standard for customer service, community engagement, and innovative problem solving. Their programs address code compliance and elevate the quality of life for residents across their community. These programs include Code Cares, which assists vulnerable seniors by improving their living conditions and safety. Junior Code Enforcement, which regularly engages local students to foster a sense of responsibility and understanding of code compliance. And Heal the Burn, which focuses on demolishing fire-damaged properties and has successfully removed about 30 dangerous structures. Their collaborative approach to addressing community issues and empowering youth has earned them a reputation as leaders in the field, setting an example for jurisdictions across the country. Please join me in welcoming Paul Muhammad, Director, to accept the award on behalf of the City of South Fulton Code Enforcement Department.
First like to say that we are eternally grateful for this award from the ICC. So let's give the ICC a round of applause today. I'd like to thank my city, the City of South Fulton, for allowing us this opportunity to serve our community. But let me tell you this, Customer service starts with your team. And this is my team right here. So put your hands together for my team. You teach your team how to serve by how you serve them. And when you serve them right, they'll serve others right, all right? And think about when you go to a restaurant. I won't be long, but I'm gonna be strong, okay? Think about when you go to a restaurant, when you come in and that first person you meet, how can I help you today? Let me show you to your seat. And when you get to your seat, then someone else comes over and they reinforce the customer service and they make suggestions on things on the menu, right? And then when they bring the food out, they come and check on you and see if you want anything else. How's the food tasting? And the manager might even come out. The owner might even come out. That's customer service, all right? And South Fulton is a city on the rise. Thank you.
Congratulations. The ICC Meritorious Service Award recognizes individuals who have selflessly dedicated their time and expertise to advancing the Code Council's codes and standards. This year, we're honored to present the award to Lucas Pump, Building Inspector for the City of Cedar Rapids. His leadership and enthusiasm have significantly enhanced Code Council exam programs. Since 2013, Lucas has been a dedicated contributor to ICC's certification program, volunteering on several committees. This year, Lucas was appointed by the Board of Directors to the ICC Certification Committee, whose mission is to promote professionalism of individuals in the built environment by providing professional examinations and certification services worldwide. Lucas holds 18 ICC certifications and has over 15 years of service with the City of Cedar Rapids in code enforcement and as a building inspector. Lucas works to improve the quality of life in Cedar Rapids, ensuring fair and ethical enforcement of building and zoning codes while collaborating with contractors and the public. Please join me in congratulating the 2025 ICC Meritorious Service Award recipient, Lucas Pump.
Good afternoon. I stand here before you today deeply honored to accept this meritorious award. To be recognized in a field as vital and complex as the code industry is truly humbling. Every day, our work ensures that communities are safer, structures are sound, and lives are protected, often without fanfare or spotlight. And that's what makes us so special. It shines a light on not only the work that I've done, but the larger mission we all serve, building a safer, more resilient world for our built environment. I want to thank the ICC Board of Directors for this incredible honor. I'm grateful for being part of a profession that demands integrity and constant learning. To my colleagues at the City of Cedar Rapids and the Iowa Association of Building Officials, which I got some down here, thank you for your guidance, partnership, and high standards that you set every day. And lastly, as we all know, the codes aren't just rules that we uphold. They are responsibilities. They represent lives protected, disasters prevented, and communities strengthened. I accept this award with pride, but also humility, and a renewed commitment to that responsibility. Thank you.
Congratulations. The ICC Educator of the Year Award recognizes excellence in promoting the educational advancement of the building safety profession. The award is given in memory of Brent Snyder, a renowned Code Council educator and past presiding officer, for his calm and inspiring leadership. The 2025 Educator of the Year Award goes to the California Fire Prevention Institute, known as CFPI. CFPI has just completed its 34th year as the leading provider of fire prevention and community risk reduction education in the Western United States. CFPI's growth and success over the past 4 decades is a direct result of the unwavering support and collaboration with 2 ICC Fire Service chapters, the Northern and Southern California Fire Prevention Officers. In collaboration with both chapters, CFPI is dedicated to meeting the educational needs of fire prevention professionals at all levels. Each year, they host a week-long training event that features 5 educational tracks. In 2025, CFPI welcomed nearly 500 attendees who participated in 67 classes during the week-long program. CFPI exemplifies innovation, dedication, impact, and expertise. Its commitment to providing high-quality, affordable education ensures that jurisdictions of all sizes can invest in the training and development of their workforces. Now please join me in welcoming CFPI President Robert Marshall to accept the 2025 ICC Educator of the Year Award.
Funny, a long time ago, I would be out in the audience and watching people come up to speak, and I always felt bad because I had to put on their glasses to read what it was they were going to say. And now here I am. It's a bunch of garbage, if you ask me. Anyway, thank you very much for this award. We are very excited, and I'm very excited on behalf of the California Fire Prevention Institute to accept this award. Thank you very much to ICC, the Board of Directors, and the Awards Committee for allowing us to take this award. A lot of people to thank. We have a lot of instructors, our sponsors, our attendees that all make this worthwhile to do, and just to be a part of this has been just an amazing experience. Thank you very much to the Cal FPOs for being our partners through this. I know that we had some trouble when we had the changeover, but I'm glad that we stuck with it, and we're such great partners. Really want to thank Ray Bazal and the National Fire Protection Association, as well as Carl Fippinger and ICC. Thank you, Carl, for your guys' support. We couldn't do it without both of you as partners in this endeavor. Also want to thank the support of the AOCS and the Inner Circle. Thank you guys. You guys also help make this a successful conference. Also, a very special thank you to Chief Daniel Berlant and the California State Fire Marshal's Office. You guys have been, you guys have been fantastic partners. You're offering us a place to have our second educational experience in the Sacramento area, and we really appreciate the help there. And, as always, this doesn't happen in a vacuum. It's not just me and Randy and Jessica who you see up here with me. We have a whole planning committee that helps us deliver this education to our 500 attendees. And thank you to their agencies for allowing the participation. I know some of you are in the room today, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. In 2020, during the shutdown, there was a change in the leadership for CFPI. And it was a really tumultuous time, I think, for all of us, for a lot of different reasons. The boards of the North and the South FPOs contacted myself and Randy, and they said, hey, we need to make a change. What do you think we should do? And, Randy and I are both shy, demure people, so we didn't have any opinions whatsoever about what to do. And eventually they basically said, we think you guys should lead this. We think you guys should pull us through this and develop a new program moving forward. It had gotten kind of stale, and so they said, let's do this. Randy and I talked about it. We flipped a coin. He was the one that had the coin, and it was on Zoom, so I don't know what the coin actually said, but we called heads or tails. I called heads, and he says that I won. I maintain that I lost, but that's how I became the president of CFBI. But the one thing that we both agreed on was to make sure that Jessica was part of it, because she was one of the voices that said there needed to be a change. And so the three of us embarked on this in 2020, and I couldn't have imagined how this would have blossomed, how this would have grown. We went from about 190 attendees to the 500 that we have now, and we continue to grow. We are always looking for new instructors, new sponsors, and new opportunities to spread the message. And our whole goal is really to provide the best for leadership for our fire marshals and other leaders in the fire service, provide technical education, and to be the leading voice of community risk reduction education in California. So again, thank you very much for the award. We really appreciate it. And I had a whole bunch more time, but I'm going to cede the rest of my time to Bob Davidson for when he receives his award. Thank you all very much.
Congratulations. Before we introduce the next three awards, I'd like to invite President Spencer back to the podium to share a bit about a thoughtful new initiative he's rolling out this year.
Thanks, Jim. The next three awards represent the highest honors that ICC bestows upon its members. Today's recipients join a long list of icons in the building industry safety. To properly recognize these incredible leaders, I thought it would be appropriate to give our recipients not just the usual award that we bestow on them every year, excuse me for that, sorry, but also a pin that can be worn every day, and a special medallion to commemorate this occasion. It is our intent that this medallion be worn at the gala event at the annual conference every year to spark conversation, to make connections, and to inspire our peers. Now I'll turn it back over to Director Sayers to introduce the next three recipients.
The Robert W. Gain Fire Prevention Leadership Award honors Chief Gain's memory and his place in history as the father of the Uniform Fire Code. The Robert W. Gain Award serves as the highest honor for individuals who have demonstrated exceptional leadership and longstanding dedication in support of fire codes and fire prevention. This year's recipient is Chief Christopher Brunette, Chief of Fire and Life Safety for the Colorado Division of Fire Prevention and Control. Chief Brunette brings over 20 years of experience in the fire service and is widely regarded for his dedication to protecting the public and supporting fire service professionals who serve alongside him. In his role, Chief Brunette leads a team of nearly 60 building and fire code officials, community risk specialists, and fire investigators. Outside of work, he has served his local community for many years as a volunteer firefighter. Chief Brunette's impact extends beyond Colorado. He is nationally recognized for his leadership in community risk reduction and serves on multiple ICC committees and projects for national fire safety organizations. Some of Chief Brunette's contributions include chairing the IBC Egress Code Development Committee for the 2027 Code Development Cycle, leading and coordinating national efforts for Community Risk Reduction Week, leading the creation of Colorado's first ever Wildlife Resiliency Code, chairing the development of Colorado's statewide community risk assessment, and spearheading Colorado's annual Fire Prevention Week activities. Chief Brunette embodies the leadership, service, and innovative spirit that this award represents. Please join me in congratulating Chief Christopher Brunette, recipient of the 2025 Robert W. Gain Fire Prevention Leadership Award.
Wow. What a tremendous honor. Have to say that I am truly honored and humbled by this. Anyone who knows me knows that I struggle to accept any sort of personal recognition, especially awards. Ever since I received word from Jim that the council had chosen me to receive this award, I've been searching for what I might say up here. A close friend of mine told me that it's okay to be humble, but you also need to embrace your proud and be proud of your successes. This is absolutely a proud moment for me, probably one of my proudest. But the truth is, I didn't end up here on my own. I never would have had the chance to be standing up here if it wasn't for all the wonderful people surrounding me or for the great opportunities that have been afforded me. I'm one of those lucky people who get to work with an amazing group of people. Without the help and support of my wonderful team at work, I couldn't have done any of this. But more than that, without the loving care and support of my wife, Karen, and my daughter, Charlie, I know I truly wouldn't be here. I recognize that there were many times that it meant me being away from home or working long hours, only to be tired and grumpy when I was around. But they supported me anyhow, knowing because they knew that the work we were doing was work to make our communities and our world a better place to live, work, and play. So for my team, for my wife, for my daughter, for my friends and family, for all the fantastic people I had the opportunity to work with through the Code Council, especially all of you from 605 and the IBC Egress Committee, and yes, for me, I humbly and gratefully accept this honor. Thank you to the members of the International Code Council and everyone here today. This has truly been an honor getting to work with so many of you, and I am looking forward to continuing to do so for a long time to come. Again, thank you, and I'll be forever grateful for this.
Congratulations. Our next presentation is the Gerald H. Jones Code Official of the Year Award. This award is given to an individual whose contributions strive to advance the code enforcement profession and the mission of the Code Council. The award is presented in honor of the founders of the three model code organizations, Albert H. Baum, M.L. Clement, and Phil Roberts. The recipient of the 2025 Gerald H. Jones Code Official of the Year Award is Yolanda Bundy, Community Development Manager for the City of Malibu. A compassionate and dependable leader, Yolanda has played a pivotal role in Malibu's recovery from 5 major wildfires. Her leadership following the 2018 Woolsey Fire and more recently, the 2024 Broad and Franklin fires and the 2025 Palisades Fire has showcased her exceptional ability to streamline rebuilding, solve complex problems, and lead with empathy. She has balanced compassion with code enforcement, ensuring public safety while helping the community heal and rebuild. As director and building official, Yolanda is driven by a clear vision of building safe and resilient communities through strong code compliance. Under her leadership, Malibu's permitting process has undergone a remarkable transformation. Her team introduced online payments, project tracking portals, electronic applications, and more. These enhancements have led to over 2,500 permits being processed and nearly 3,000 plan checks completed, a 20% increase in productivity and reduced turnaround times. Yolanda exemplifies the very best of the building safety profession. Her leadership, innovation, and deep commitment to community well-being make her a truly deserving recipient of this honor. Please join me in congratulating Yolanda Bundy, the 2025 Code Official of the Year.
Wow. Thank you, everybody. Just humble. Thank you for this incredible honor. I am deeply humbled to stand before you as a Code Official of the Year. First, I would like to give glory to God, my Heavenly Father, Jesus, who has given me everything. As a kid that came to this country 40 years ago, this is my second language. I would have never imagined that this blessed and amazing journey was created for me and my family. I want to thank my husband, John, my love, my rock, my inspiration. He's always there for me. And this year has been a challenging year. I lost both of my parents. But I know they're here today. And most important of all, they taught me to care, to serve with compassion, to never give up, with a lot of strength and dedication. They came from Mexico, and I came from Mexico too. They only finished first grade. They gave me the best gift of education. So thank you, Mom and Dad. This is for you. To Malibu, as we face the biggest disaster in the history of our city, with wildfires and mudslides. But through collaboration and innovation and a focus on safety, we're helping our families rebuild stronger and more resilience. We are concentrated on focusing safe. We are looking forward to continue recovering in the aftermath of the 2025 Palisades fire. I want to say to all my families, we are committed to bring you home, day in, day out. I want to thank my city manager, my city council for their support. And all of this cannot be possible without my amazing team, dedicated, working hard, tirelessly, and just serving the community. We are one team and one force. And finally, I am grateful to all of you, to the International Code Council. This is an incredible recognition. Thank you for championing the standards that keep our nation safe. And to all of you, your work matters. What we do matters. I am just so proud and humbled to be part of this mission. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. The Bobby J. Fowler Award is the most prestigious award presented by the International Code Council. This award honors the memory of the first president of the Code Council Board of Directors. The Bobby J. Fowler Award is presented to a leader who demonstrates integrity, professionalism, and compassion in furthering the noble cause of the Code Council. The 2025 Bobby J. Fowler Award is presented to Robert Davidson. Bob's decades-long commitment to public safety and code development has left an enduring mark on the Code Council and the built environment. Long before the formation of the Code Council, Bob was actively engaged in the code development process. Throughout his career, he has dedicated thousands of hours to advancing building and fire safety standards and training the professionals who enforce them. His tireless efforts have helped shape safer communities around the world. Bob retired as a fire marshal in New Jersey, where he led the Fire Safety and Special Operations Division. His work upheld the New Jersey Uniform Fire Code, Construction Code, and housing regulations, ensuring that buildings were not only constructed properly, but maintained to the highest standards of health and safety. Over the past 37 years, Bob has taught across the country on a wide range of topics, including firefighting, OSHA compliance, fire and building codes, and hazardous materials. He has been an instructor at respected universities, including Rutgers University, the University of North Carolina at Charlotte, and the University of Texas at Arlington. He holds numerous certifications and has volunteered in several leadership positions. He served as chair of the Code Council's IFC Development Committee, and for over 2 decades led New Jersey's Subchapter 3 subcommittee of the State Fire Safety Commission's Code Advisory Council. Bob is a proud founding member of the Ancient Order of Code Scallywags. His lifelong pursuit of safety, education, and excellence continues to protect lives, inspire future leaders, and strengthen the foundation of the code community. Please join me in congratulating Robert Davidson, recipient of the 2025 Bobby J. Fowler Award.
This is humbling to say the least. So many people to thank. I mean, I started in 1999, walking into my first code conference, never been exposed to it. First person I have to thank is my wife, putting up for all the work and the hours, the flights, the travel, which now that I got this award, I could tell I can cut back a little bit, right? You don't have to work so hard. I want to thank the committee for selecting me, thank the board. You know, I've gotten to know so many board members over the years. Thank my inner circle, who I'm in contact with and work with daily. When I walked in the door in 1999, Jim Dolan worked for Boca as a fire service rep, and he was from Jersey. He immediately introduced me to Ed Burkle. Ed Burkle was on the board as a fire service rep on the Boca board, and Ed showed me around, gave me guidance. He introduced me to key staff, Bill Rare from Boca, Ray Bazal from IFC, and Mel Cosgrove from SBCCI. And those three led me around to introduce me to all the leaders that were in the room. people that have been doing it already for a couple of years, right? Jim Tidwell out of Texas, Kevin Scott out of California, Lee Wheeler, Washington, Jackie, last name just went out of my head, Gibbs from Georgia, right? And my world kept getting wider and wider and more people. You know, and I listen every year, we talk about mentoring and mentoring. Well, I was fortunate that everything I did, there was always somebody there that mentored me and guided me and gave me the opportunities. When I retired and became a full-time consultant, the National Association of State Fire Marshals hired me as a consultant to the Model Code Committee. And one of the jobs that myself and the project manager, Allison Crowley, were responsible for doing was working with all the other fire groups. In other words, not being disjointed, you know, testifying against each other. So I got to now spend my time reaching out and getting in touch with all the different organizations, whether it's in New York State, whether it's Colorado, California, Washington, Texas, et cetera, which for me expanded my background, my contacts, right? My success, the work I get done, right? Every step of the way, something like that happened. I worked with a lot of consultants in this room, but two I want to mention that at the very beginning were helpful was Dave Collins, and Dave Collins is a previous winner of this award, and Jeff Shapiro. Both of them were active and working, and they gave me guidance, worked with me, collaborated with me. Unfortunately, sometimes they testified against me, but I guess that's to be expected. And I wish I could name everybody, right? This is really, for me, the highlight of, I don't have to do my resume anymore. This goes on a resume and it's done. It truly is. And a lot of people before me that got this award, they were so honorable themselves that to be the next one. And I hope going forward, the next person feels the same way. So I just want to thank everybody for this moment in time.
Congratulations, Bob.
Congratulations. Congratulations to all our 2025 award winners. Mr. President.
Thank you, Jim, and thank you to the awards and honorary members of the committee for your service. Let's give all our award winners one more round of applause, please. And the words that everyone loves. This concludes our program. Thank you for joining us today, and have a great afternoon.